Hey beauty, welcome. Come on in, take a load off your brain and tap into your body, and let's just bust some stress away from you for just this very moment. Help you feel more calm, feel better regardless of what's going on in your world today. All around us, we do have so much that causes us to be overwhelmed with stress, and we tend to push it aside as we get the rest of our day going and all the concerns that we have. So take this moment, take a breath, and tune in. We're using the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, to tap into that calm, and an affirmation provided by an oracle card so that we can tap in that calm with something positive, which is different from the type of tapping that I teach and that I coach with that has us actually expressing all those negative thoughts. But today I want you to just turn those off for a moment. Check in with your body from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Where are you feeling stress? Anything at all that feels uncomfortable, discomfort, unease, constriction, aches and pains, anything that feels off. And notice where that is, where the strongest part is in your body. It will feel tighter and constricted in some way. Notice that and see how intense it feels. 0 to 10, 10 being over the top, too much, too tight, too hard. Just tune into that and notice it. Everything's welcome. And I want you to also notice as I show you the oracle deck today and we pull the card for the collective, what happens in your body then? How does it react? Note that your body will always react, even when you don't notice. We tend to bypass that actually, which is part of this exercise, is to practice breath, come into your body and see where is that, okay? Noting that tapping, the emotional freedom technique, is clinically proven, over 300 peer-reviewed studies now, to prove the efficacy of tapping, to reduce your stress, relax your nervous system, help your body heal itself, release emotional and physical pain, bring you clarity, and oh, so much more. Even if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, like, what are you talking about? The tapping, affirmations, oh my God. Know that you don't have to know anything about it, how it works, what it does, or even how to do it. All you need to do is take responsibility for your well-being. Please check in with me if you have anything come up that's concerning, and then follow along with me using our fingertips to gently tap. You tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. We're bringing that stress level down. Even tapping without words works. This is a technique. The more that you do it, the more that you practice and remember that you have this tool, the more it can transform your life like it has mine. I do talk about that in my first book, which is behind me there, The Woo Woo Way. And I'm working on the second one, which gets in a little bit more into my life. It's actually a memoir / self-help. But the way I wrote that book that you see there behind me is done in such a way that it makes it really easy for you to understand that inner energy system that you have and how you have the power to regulate it. And it regulates everything else within your body and your mind and spirit. So when you know that you can tap, you flip off that switch and come into calm. So let's do that today. First of all, today I was thinking about energy because mine had suddenly dissipated. I was feeling pretty good. And I have to say, it's been a couple of years for me where I've had this interesting resistance and lack of motivation to complete things, to get things done, and to work on me and everything I'm doing. It's just been a interesting foray into the blocks that I've had. It's fascinating. And so today, when that came up again a little bit, I thought, what is this now? I thought we'd come over that hump of the new year. You know, it's after the holidays and we're kind of recuperating and reinventing ourselves sometimes in the new year. So I thought, well, let me look. I have a couple of decks that have the word energy in them. Let's explore together on this issue of energy. Are we really taking the time to tap into our own energy? Because that's where it is. It's all within us. And when we go within and we connect to our heart, we're connecting to our higher selves and our higher power, God, the universe, source, however you wish to express that. So what I have today that wish to come forward and share with us is the Energy Oracle cards. Beautiful cover to that. And this is Sandra Ann Taylor. So my name is actually Sandra Suzanne. But Sandra was always too formal for me, so I've been Sandy. And it's interesting because this new book I'm writing in the memoir, I realized at different phases in my life, I had different names, different nicknames. And so it's kind of fun to go back and see that and also analyze why the heck that all happened, right? Anyway, I digress. Let's get into the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. And we are asking for Spirit to show us, what do we need? What do we need to know for the highest good of all and the greatest joy of all? And a card just flipped out and flipped over. This is the card, when I showed you this deck before and we worked with it, it was this card. Angel of Love. And it could have been when I was doing my own reading, but I'm thinking it might have come out here. And so let's just reiterate that Spirit wants us to know it is important of all times now to embrace love, to express love, to feel the energy of love, and to send that out to the world. This is how we will change the world. One of us at a time, one expression of love at a time. Let's see what actually comes up for us today. For the greatest good and greatest joy of all. All right, this is beautiful. This is happy family. A beautiful family standing on the shore, big, complete rainbow. Beautiful clouds, beautiful blue sky above. You know, whenever there's the dark clouds, there's a rainbow somewhere. I had to turn on one of my lights right just now because even though it's about 3 Eastern time, it got completely dark. I thought, okay, winter in Rochester, New York can do that sometimes. But let's take a look at what, first of all, just, you know, tune in and see, do you resonate with this image? Are you kind of leaning into it? Wow, that's really nice. Are you experiencing any resistance to it? Are there issues with your family? And family doesn't need to be, or isn't always, those immediately connected to us biologically. They can be friends and work associates. They can be people online like us. You are my family. All right, so let's get into this. It's also number 4. Good number. Okay, so let me find. Okay, so happy family stands for closeness, fun, and caring. The rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family member, oops, sorry, gotta turn the page, apologize, or family experience can bring. Change hands. All right. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. That's interesting. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, anniversary, or birthday party, and joy. So what's happening in your life? What's coming up for you? Embrace experiences like that. Find the beauty, find the happy. I have a partner, and he has 4 children and 8 grands that I have inherited in my relationship. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And we just had the very final Christmas celebration with the last child and those grandchildren. So it was really, really fun. So look at your life. What's going on for you? Where can you find family if you don't have that? Who is your closest friend, or who are the people that help you and make you smile and who accept you for who you are? You know, that's what you want to look at. So we're going to look at this. And if there's any resistance coming up, just know you've kind of tapped into something. We're going to be doing some tapping, but there can be a disconnect, you know, a separation. And it can be from your family of origin, but also from others that maybe you considered as part of your circle of friends and family before, right? And it just can be anything. So look into that and what that might mean. There's always a lesson in every relationship, and you know it's a self-honoring to take a look at that. All right, so let's do an affirmation. These cards actually come with an affirmation, which is nice. So I want you to tap along with me. We're going to start at the eyebrow point right here, at the tip of the eyebrow, right near the nose, on that bone. We follow that bone along, and we go to the side of the eye, and then under the eye, just below the iris. Then we are under the nose, above the lip. Then we're on the chin, right here. And then under the collarbones, just below, a little bit out, right where those hollows are. One hand or both. Nice breath, and follow along. Repeat after me. I open myself, side of the eye, to a new and deeper experience, under eye, of family, under nose, and I am ready, chin, to see greater happiness there. Collarbones. I know that I am, under the arm, the loving family, top of the head, that I need. Let's repeat that, and let's stay right here on the collarbone area. I open myself to a new and deeper experience of family. And I am ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need. Everything that we need is always within us. Third eye, so it is. Amen. Shake it out. So for the rest of the day and into tomorrow, think about the concept of happy family and what that means to you, and how you can accept it, you can have patience with it, you can be open to tons of new experiences. What's there for you? And let me know. I so appreciate the comments and the sharing. I do appreciate your helping this channel grow as I bring you this technique and more. So tune in. Remember that you are loved. I see your beauty and I see your light. Shine brightly.